Sing the song. Yeah.
You come on, baby, shout it, tell me what it do.
Y'all gotta love me, though. I swear to God.
Last year, let's smoke some kills. Sip a little absolute. Say what you know about shorty, just me and you, yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy D Double back into another video. This time we are going to check out the Army. Yeah, we checking out the Army today because we done checked out all the BTS. I done heard from all the Army. Now we gonna check out the actual Army. So let's see what y'all really be on. Let's see, cause everybody says something, and it's funny too because someone will say the Army says this, and then someone will say the Army says that, totally contradicting it. So I don't know. Is there an Army handbook? But nah, for real, we gonna see what's going on with this and see what the Army's all about. And before we even start, if you like the video, like and subscribe. On our way to 5,000 subs. Trying to get there. Excuse me. Trying to get there. And yeah, so 5,000 subs is the goal. We had about 2,067 at time of recording. So we'll get there. But anyway, let's get to it.
The BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
Who is the BTS Army? Army was officially established for BTS on July 9, 2013. The
2013. Did I get my... Didn't they get created in 2013 and then they had to, go through the whole training? So even before they got through training, they had Army? I don't know. I know y'all explain this, and maybe the video will. Let's see. I'm sure they're going to... It's about the Army. They're going to tell me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even stop, but it's just...
meaning of a military army is implied, tying in with the name of BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan, or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Army is an acronym for a...
I just asked it, and y'all told me, and sure enough, that's what they said too. Crazy. Let's go.
Or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Army is an acronym for Adorable Representative MC for Youth.
Huh? MC for Youth? Is it because they started off as a rap group, MC? Or is MC something else? Adorable weapon. I'm confused.
Given to them in hopes that they will raise their voices and stand with BTS in support of the underrepresented values they often address in their work. Armies in its early conception and demographic spoke for the youth, walking alongside BTS to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations imposed on adolescents, actively working to defend and preserve the value and ideals of today's youth. While what initially draws in new fans may be their talent and their catchy melodies, many grow into dedicated armies due to BTS's core values, missions, and social messages, which have been magnets for the diversity of the fandom. BTS is adamant on their stances against bullying, abuse, and the current socio-economic norms. They seek to empower...
That's a beautiful thing. I ain't never been a fan of a bully. I never really got bullied. And I always hung out with everybody. The cool kids, I hung out with the nerds, the potheads, the stoners, the skaters, the goth. I don't care. If you cool, you cool. Why bully someone because they're different? Everybody's got something cool about them, so I don't know why. Silliness.
abuse, and the current socio-economic norms. They seek to empower youth and women, promoting mental health, self-love, and self-development. They have inspired many fans to better themselves and be active in fighting against social injustices. ARMY started small but passionate, much like BTS. However, one stereotype that incessantly follows the fandom is that of screaming hormonal teenage girls.
That was my impression. I mean, I didn't even know what the ARMY was. Excuse me again. Almost done, getting there. But again, as both of you guys have seen through my journey, my initial impression was little girls screaming. That's what they showed on TV. They say BTS, little girls falling out their shoes. It's so I mean that's the impression. But let's get back into it. Because they getting into it. But yeah, that was my impression too at first.
Follows the fandom is that of screaming hormonal teenage girls. While amazing young folks are indeed a part of ARMY, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a young or passionate person, statistics prove that BTS reaches far beyond its expected demographics. Take a look at this age demographic. 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 25% are 40 years old and over. Here's a graph from Reuters, who compiled the web traffic for 2020 Map of the Soul tour tickets. Females ages 25 and up made up 46% of web traffic.
Fellas, if you single and a BTS fan, you are in a good damn place. Because, bruh, you outnumbered. That's a demographic for you right there.
25 and up made up 46% of web traffic, while 31% were males. ARMYs hail from different countries, backgrounds, ethnicities, ages.
Look at fellas. You could be the one dude in the middle of. Just saying. If you weren't a BTS fan before, fellas, you might want to think about it.
From different countries, backgrounds, ethnicities, ages, creed, and gender. I think it is important to note that there are passionate fans in almost all disciplines and subcultures, most notably in the sports world. I do often wonder why it's socially acceptable for boys and men to show their undying love and support for something they're fanatic about, yet girls and women are so often belittled for their enthusiasm. To help you visualize, take a look at this graph from Research BTS, showing similarities and differences between sport fans and boy band fans. Also, note that older fans often have more disposable income. That helps them afford the band's merchandise and concert tickets, and creates an advertising market for the products the band promotes to older consumers, including Samsung phones and Hyundai cars. Their dedication, passion, and organization has helped us support BTS through a myriad of paths, enabling BTS and ARMYs to achieve incredible results such as getting BTS's single Dynamite to debut at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying in the top spot for 2 consecutive weeks. Only 44 songs in the chart's history have debuted at number 1, and only 20 of those songs remained on the top for a second consecutive week. With the success of Dynamite, BTS was recognized by the Recording Academy for their music for the first time, securing them a Grammy nomination for the Best Pop Duo Group Performance, making them the first Korean pop act to ever be nominated under this category. Since then, BTS has achieved 3 number 1 debuts on the Billboard Hot 100, with the most recent one being Life Goes On. Unlike their single Dynamite, which was sung in English, Life Goes On was sung in mostly Korean. The day Dynamite dropped, it had a total of 1,700 spins on the US radio, while Life Goes On only had 6 total spins on US radio. This
See, that's what I was saying, I think, on the last video. No, you're gonna get this after the other video. But the last xCeleste video. Imagine if they got the radio play that they should be able to get. Because, I mean, nowadays you hear all kinds of Spanish music on English radio, so why can't they play Korean? If it's good, it's good. You know what I mean? And people are going to listen to it regardless, especially if it's on the radio. People aren't just going to change the channel because you played a song in Korean. They'll be like, okay. And then they'll hear it because the radio plays a song 30 times an hour. All of a sudden, boom. Even bigger explosion for the group. You know, if only I made it further in music, boy, could have made some changes.
only had 6 total spins on US radio. This made
6
debuting
spins.
Life Goes
6 spins. Has the radio people not heard when on TV they say BTS 6 spins? Man, their cough should get 6 spins. And their music should get probably 1 billion. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing with these boys.
6 total spins on US radio. This made debuting Life Goes On at number 1.
Oh, did I just catch that right? Hold on. They even showed what station. It wasn't even one station. It was 1, 2, 3, 5 stations. One played it twice. I think, look at that. I think that one Kiss FM might be Chicago. 103.5 Kiss FM. Probably Chicago. Chicago got one. The odds of getting heard off one spin. Come on.
US radio. This made debuting Life Goes On at number 1 even more impressive, not only because of language, but because radio airplay accounts for a large portion of the Hot 100 scores.
And it still didn't get radio play. It's still, come on, stop playing with these boys. They got 6 spins and still debuted at number 1 with the song. I see why y'all so passionate. Because I'm getting heated myself. This don't make no sense. You debut at number 1 but don't get no radio play.
With the release of Life Goes On and the new album B, BTS topped multiple charts on its release week. Each achievement on this non-exhaustive list is remarkable in its own right. But the true marvel of Life Goes On is this. A largely Korean language song debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with virtually no radio play, no remixes, and no bundles. The song's stratospheric debut offers unimpeachable proof of BTS's popularity and the dedication of their fans. Together, they have subverted a Western music industry whose archaic practices are often rooted in racism and xenophobia, and redefined what a Korean pop act can achieve on the US charts. ARMY has also helped BTS set historical records such as the Beatles' 52-year record, Bee Gees' 42-year record, Michael Jackson's 36-year record, Celine Dion's 24-year record, Adele's 5-year record, and more. BTS has sold out multiple stadiums around the world, including 2 nights at the Wembley Stadium in London, which holds 90,000 people, and the concert sold out in just 90 minutes, making
If I'm not mistaken, Wembley holds over 100,000, but probably 90,000 in seats, but then you got all the people on the ground level. I bet it was about 100,000 in that building. Bet it was.
making BTS the 12th artist to ever sell out the legendary Wembley Stadium. During a time when streaming numbers have increased and traditional album sales have decreased, BTS holds the records for the best-selling physical album of the year and the only act to sell over 500,000 copies in the United States. The album Map of the Soul 7 has sold over 4 million copies worldwide. In 2019, BTS were chosen as endorsement models for Hyundai's Palisade SUV. Hyundai estimated sales to be around
Okay. Now this is a language lesson here. So I've been calling it Hyundai forever. Is it Hyundai? Hyundai, I think she said. Because I believe she's Korean. xCeleste, I think I've seen that she's Korean. So it's Hyundai. I know that's neither here nor there, but let me know if she's got the correct enunciation so I can just start saying it right. I don't like saying stuff wrong, especially after I know it's wrong.
for Hyundai's Palisade SUV. Hyundai estimated sales to be around 25,000, but had already received 52,000 orders weeks after its announcement, and the numbers kept growing. The demand for the Palisade skyrocketed so rapidly, Hyundai struggled to keep up with demands and was backlogged by 6 to 10 months. In 2020, BTS endorsed luxury massage chair brand Bodyfriend. Their sales increased by 46% from the previous year. In short, ARMY sell out everything the members touch. Unsurprisingly, their purchase power goes beyond BTS merchandise. The fandom once sold out fabric softener and wine. BTS themselves are charitable and are aware.
How do you sell out fabric softener? That's next level right there. Because, I mean, Jordan, he sold out some shoes. He's still selling out shoes. But BTS sold out fabric softener.
Of their power and influence. They have been leading by example. ARMYs, never straying far from BTS's actions, have also taken to show their love and support towards all 7 of the members, but also towards each other and the world around us. While they sell out stadiums and set and break records in the music industry, they've also nurtured a strong and loving community. On Twitter, crops of accounts unusual within a music fandom have been cultivated, such as BTS Army Medical Union, an account made by pre-med medical students and health professional fans who sought to make learning about medical science fun and accessible. Accounts like BTS Army Bar Association, made up of Army lawyers who took on the task to educate the fandom about laws and legal systems. Army Academy, account providing free tutoring services and advice for young people who need that type of support. Borahe Entertainment, created for Army creative artists and musicians. Army Help Center, who seek to provide an open ear for those who might need it for the sake of mental health. They created resources within the fandom to help keep organized and informed.
Like I said, that's why they run the UN, because they're a country. They're a country. They are a country. ARMY and BTS is a country, period. That's why they got a seat at the UN. They might as well have a hospital, court system. What else did they have? It sounded like some study groups or something like that. I mean, come on. Army, how we went to important special. Mental health support. Come on.
To provide an open ear for those who might need it for the sake of mental health. They created resources within the fandom to help keep organized and informed. There was even a project called the Purple Ribbon Project to help protect the members from getting mobbed while traveling through airports around the world. The efforts were seen by the band, and one of the members, V, even took pictures with the purple ribbons that were used. Not only do we help each other, but we also try to help the world around us. One of ARMY's main charity fan bases, One in an Army, created in 2018, is a collective that acts as a guide in global fundraising initiatives for fans to donate directly to charities. To give you an idea, here's the One in an Army's charity summary map from 2019. In 2019, more than 370 plus charity projects were created in different countries under ARMY. In 2020, when BTS's concert was cancelled in South Korea due to COVID-19, fans donated their concert ticket refunds to help with relief and prevention efforts. In June of 2020, moved by BTS's statement and show of support to the Black Lives Matter movement, armies all over the world who had already been donating to BLM causes band together and matched BTS's 1 million donation in just one day. BTS never fails to talk very highly of ARMY, and other artists have also added to the praise.
The BTS Army. They're some of the most loyal, positive, and fun fans that you could ever dream of, and I just want to say thank you to all of them. Jimmy Fallon loves you.
The Army are great.
They're the most beautiful human beings.
They're so awesome. Also, they're so poorly represented in culture as these like fangirl, crazy, like mindless, and they're the opposite. They're like intelligent, they're funny, they're tasteful, they're charitable. Like they wanted to say thank you to me for something, and they organized something like charitable in my name.
That's awesome.
And they were like, what should we do for Halsey to say thank you? Like, should we stream her song? Should we this? And they're like, nah, she doesn't care about that stuff. Let's donate to a charity in her name. And like organized this whole thing, and then like did this like charitable thing for me. And they were like, this is our way of saying thanks, Halsey. Like, thanks. And I was like,
That's spectacular.
and part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Can you imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing charity in their name?
By helping others?
What a better place this world would be.
And I think ARMY is just good to people. They see when it's real, and I've been so grateful that that effort to just be respectful has been taken in such a beautiful way, because I know that there have been other instances where people haven't been as respectful, which is unfortunate. And it's tough to see that, because you're like, it's not that hard. Just be conscious of who you're working with and give love to those who deserve it. But I feel very grateful that they've just opened me with welcome arms, and it's so good to me. So it's been amazing.
And on top of that, they've developed this global army, this BTS Army, that is not just like geeked out fans. Like BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, and the Army was like, yo, if they can do it, we can do it. And they came, like fans who were already coming out of the pocket to support artists, came out of pocket more to support charity. And this isn't the first time they've done this. This BTS Army charity gives a bunch to philanthropic causes. So as an artist, as a performer, hell man, we have fun, you know, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through the television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like that's work, man. That's work, and that's purpose, and that's like, that's changing the world. You know, like that's impressive. That is impressive.
For this one, I just kind of wonder what brought that topic up, hun, because like that comes with no context. Like, why were they even talking about BTS? I mean, that's John Cena on, what was it, Jimmy Fallon? I mean, what caused them to talk about the BTS Army and how awesome you guys do with your donations and things like that? Because, I mean, I don't know, I'm just curious to why it came up. Because it's like, they got nothing to do with BTS, so I mean, why did they do that? So help me out with that, because I'm sure some of you guys saw the whole episode and things like that. But man, y'all y'all something else, y'all. and I appreciate all the Army that supports me, because I mean, you guys helped me grow my damn channel way faster than I was anticipating, and that's why I show my support by trying to still do these videos even when I'm sick, and I'm almost done. I mean, I probably sound worse than I feel, because I feel pretty damn good, but it's just it's a little lingering in there. But anyway, what brought this conversation up for them to say this on a TV show? All right, let's get back into it, because I'm just coughing.
방탄팬이나 아미들이 라디오에 노래 좀 틀어달라라고 요청했을 때 오케이, 절대로 그러지 않았습니다 라고 하는 그 무시와 핍박을 정말 셀 수 없이 당해야만 했었죠. 그런데 팬들은 절대로 거기에 지지 않았습니다. 어떤 무시와 편견이 닥치더라도 끝까지. 왜? 이들의 음악은 정말 훌륭하기 때문에, 사람들을 변화시킬 수 있는 힘이 있기 때문에 널리 전파해야만 한다라는 뭔가 역사적 사명 같은 걸 가지고 있었던 거예요.
I hope that this video has given you valuable insight that ARMYs value positivity and kindness while actively fighting against prejudice, just as BTS does. So despite constant pushback from the music industry, the media, and other fandoms often being discredited, bullied, and stereotyped, BTS and ARMY...
Man, she puts a lot of work in for these videos, man. I gotta take my hat off for xCeleste, man. Tip my hat, because she puts a lot of work in on these. She does a lot. And I mean, I've learned so much from her. So I appreciate her a ton.
Often being discredited, bullied, and stereotyped, BTS and ARMY continue to lift each other up. To learn more about BTS, their personalities, and more, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay tuned. If you'd like to learn more about them through my videos, check out This is BTS, BTS's contribution to music, and BTS Hardships. The Purple Hub is also still working on future projects such as a website and more informational videos. Stay tuned.
But yeah, I see why you guys go so hard. And man, to see the difference in how hard you guys really go, I didn't know all that. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. And again, like I said, I appreciate all of you guys that still rock with me, even after a good portion of you guys thought I was anti-RM. No, I ain't anti nobody, so don't get it ever twisted. I am not anti anybody. Just because I prefer something over something else, that's just personal taste. But but yeah, anyway, RM still, I mean, you can't take away what the man does. And I mean, I still like his music. It's like, just because I didn't like the one, I mean, I still like the joke. I like the one with Wale. I mean, his verse is in the cipher. Come on, please. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, thank you guys for helping me, and keep the requests coming. I try to, respond to as many posts as I can with at least a like and a heart. And if it's something to reply to, I try to reply. So keep on going in the comments. Makes my day better when I go through the comments and I have people to talk to, chat with, and stuff like that. So anyway, good video. Bless you guys, the ARMY, y'all's amazing people, man, amazing people. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.